push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Vikings have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd down, McCarthy to pass. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That's a man through for the capture. The Vikings tie things at 14. Washington now to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
The 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's Jones on the toss. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Give him 3 on that game. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him running the comeback. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
That right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Record there to take the lead. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hey, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, go. Hunt.
First down throw, Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hey, James.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
ETN on third down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. To try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Hey, run. Easy.
Lawrence with it on first. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 28. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to force one through there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Things for 24.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They're now set for first and 10. From the red zone now. Here comes the screen for ETN. That screen is sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So we're chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Hey, easy. Route. Up. Go. 30 left.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. 37 yards in the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, what's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot?
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Here's second and 11. Completed right side to Addison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Jukes one defender. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but should have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, King, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they go the wrong way on this first down. He's sent out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings holding a 4-point lead. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
We're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll need to decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Return starts from the goal line. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchdown. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's seconds. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Now to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's caught. He's got Washington. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. Offense lights out that play wins. They choose to decline the penalty. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
One final shot here. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So it's a win for the Vikings. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage